Hey you there! Aren't you employees of Cineplex? Why, just by looking at you, I can see passion, integrity, excellence, teamwork, innovation, and commitment. And you'll need all those qualities when you are faced with an emergency evacuation. What's that? You don't know how to successfully evacuate a movie theater? Don't worry, that's when a cheesy narrator with a deep voice comes in handy. Let's get started with the information you need to know and practice in advance. Your choice of words when dealing with guests during an emergency is very important. Avoid using such words as fire, bomb, or creating panic or rumors will not help the situation. A good phrase to use is a potential emergency situation. In the case of a potential emergency situation, radio silence is vital. Radio should only be used to communicate the progress of the evacuation. There are two stages of an emergency. The first stage is a warning stage, and sometimes the emergency will not progress further. During the first stage, you will hear a pulsing ring, and the emergency lights will turn on. This will cause the management to investigate the situation and determine further action. Should an evacuation be required, the alarm system will proceed to stage 2. When this happens, the alarm will change to a solid ring, and the fire department will be making their way to the theater. Where you are working in the theater will determine what you must do during each stage. Let's start with those working on floor and escape. In the event that stage 1 is initiated, proceed to guest services and receive instructions from the management. If you're working in escape for stage 1, stop all transactions and remain at your station. If you are ripping tickets, stop admitting guests and have them wait with you at the podium during the investigation. In the case of stage 2, tell the guests to evacuate. The escape cast members should do likewise and close their till and log off before leaving. All remaining floor and escape staff should then proceed to guest services for further instructions. You may, for example, be asked to evacuate a theater after the stage 2 alarm is sounded. Here is a sample of what you should calmly say to those watching a movie. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, we have a potential emergency situation. Please retain your ticket stubs and proceed through the nearest exit. Then safely help the guests to safely walk safely outside the theater for everyone's safety. Take another look in the theater for guests that may not be immediately visible. Uh-oh, this guy doesn't want to leave. If a guest refuses to leave after 3 verbal attempts, you will have to report this to the management after you yourself exit the theater. Once outside, close the exit doors and proceed to the external meeting place. In addition to the theaters, you may be assigned to evacuate the washrooms. Whoa, Ronald, I think that washroom was assigned to Kimberly. You may also be asked to look and escape for guests. Now, on to the concession! During stage 1, turn off anything with a heat source, stop selling food, and inform the guests that we are looking into the situation. Then remain at your station. When you hear a stage 2 alarm, notify the guests to evacuate, close and log off your till, and then report to the security desk. You may then be asked to assist the floor in evacuations. Otherwise, the manager will send you out to the external meeting place. RBOs is a little different during stage 1. You will likewise turn off anything with a heat source, stop selling food, and inform the guests to wait while we look into the situation. Unlike concession, however, you will close and log off your till, and then meet outside the entrance next to Tim Hortons with the management. You go, ladies! For stage 2, proceed to the security desk to assist other areas if needed. And finally, we come to the box office. When you hear a stage 1 alarm, stop selling tickets, inform the guests of the situation, and have them wait. Remain at box office yourself unless a stage 2 alarm goes off. Then dismiss the guests so they can evacuate. Close and log off your till, and make your way to the security desk. As box office employees, you may be assigned to evacuate the stairwell next to the box office. You may also be tasked to ensure that no other guests enter the theater. Once your stage 2 assignments have been completed, make your way to the external meeting place to the west of the building on the grass. You all made it! Did you get your assignments done? Well, congratulations! You are now trained on how to evacuate the theater! Don't forget to keep practicing, and remember, Mummy is always watching over you.